Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. Michael Knight, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
Hello and welcome to Beyond the Night, brought to you by the GCRN and Audible.com. I am one of your hosts, Steve, Joe, and Mike, and joining me is Dion the Music Man. Hello.
Hey, what is going on?
Oh, nothing. Just watching more Knight Rider.
Yes, Knight Rider is good.
Yes, Knight Rider is always good, and I have a feeling that this week's episodes, at least two of them, are going to be fairly forgettable.
Can we put it up with the other one we're not allowed to mention?
They weren't that bad. They were just kind of overall boring.
Okay.
Well, two of them were. One of them was really good. The other
two was just kind of here.
Yeah. So we're going to be going beyond that and reviewing 3 more episodes from Knight Rider Classics Season 2. Hit the turbo boost, KITT.
Michael, have you really forgotten me?
Nothing makes sense to me anymore. This face. And now I'm talking to a car.
I'm afraid Michael is out there somewhere living the life of a man who's been dead for 2 years.
I'm gonna use you as bait, and then you're both gonna die.
Kid! I need you! Michael, jump!
First up is Nightmares. Michael suffers amnesia from a head injury sustained while investigating at a dam and reverts to his former identity as policeman Michael Long. Dun dun dun. I was wondering if they were ever going to do this. I mean, I knew in the back of my mind that Nightmares did exist, and I knew that it was it was that episode where that happened. But
I'm glad they waited until season 2, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been so good in season 1.
No.
Overall, I really like the plot. I like the fact that Michael is totally weirded out that his face is not the face he remembers.
Yeah, because when we obviously, and we've talked about this, when he was shot and left for dead, his face was basically gone.
Blown apart.
It was gone.
Yeah.
So, he looks at his face and he's like, oh my God, my face. What's happened to my face?
Yeah.
So, this is kind of him understanding who he is, but not understanding who he is.
Yeah, I would agree to that. Did you have anything else you wanted to say about the overall plot?
The plot is good. Like I said, I'm glad this wasn't put in season 1 because that would have thrown the whole universe askew.
Yeah.
I'm glad they waited until season 2 to do this. I'm also glad that they did not put this in 3 or 4, meaning seasons.
Yeah.
That would have been way too late to even think of that storyline. So overall,
yeah, I mean, it fits in its place, and that's good. So
yeah, overall, the plot was very good.
You're lucky you're in such good shape. Are you a football player, or were you born this way?
Case. I'm working on a case. KITT Caulfield.
Well, right now you're at the Hawk Medical Center, and all you should be working on is getting better. Now, what's your name?
Michael. Michael Long.
So let's turn these scanners on, and holy crap, grenades! That's not good. You would think, though, and this isn't me. This is kind of me nitpicking. I mean, I thought the grenade thing was kind of cool, but you would think that grenade being thrown that close to him, he would have lost a leg
or something.
Yeah. Instead of just knocking him against a wall. Okay, now when Michael is in the medical center,
Yeah,
did the nurse?
They find him.
No, when he wakes up.
Yeah, I just asked that.
In the medical center.
When they find him.
When who finds him?
When you see him in the medical center and the nurse is asking him questions.
Right, but nobody found him.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah. Anyway. Go on. Did she say Hall Medical Center or did she say Hoff Medical Center?
Hall.
Damn it.
I think. It was really hard to tell because you had Don Peake playing over top.
Yeah, it was a little bit hard to tell, and I like to think it was Hoff. I thought that would be cool.
I'll look again.
Yeah.
Then
what?
Then I can get back to you on it.
Yeah. Wow, Amnesia. I really like Hasselhoff's acting in this episode. He doesn't overplay it, and at the same time, he plays it just right to the point of it could have been him, all along, or it could have been a wholly separate actor in Night of the Phoenix. Because that's the thing with this episode, you're having him revert to Michael Long personality without Michael Long's face,
right?
Without having to bring in another actor. And I think that David Hasselhoff did the acting very well for that.
Yes, he did.
I thought that was really, really great.
It wasn't overdone. It was very, it wasn't cheesy, as they would say back then.
Cue the Rocky montage, Michael running next to KITT. That's because he's actually running away from KITT, but that at one point in the scene they show him running next to KITT.
Yeah.
I just thought, hey, they're training, yay.
Yeah.
The jumping out of the third, I think it was the third or fourth floor window, and KITT raising the seat up. I thought that was a really great stunt. I thought that was done very well.
Yes, it was.
What do you have for Scanners on?
One of the scenes that was actually kind of slow-mo, I guess you would kind of call it a slow-mo, is when Michael, has his amnesia and he loses his comm link. Yeah. And you see him from all different angles, and you see him kind of passed out on the pavement there. Yeah. And then, obviously he's in the hospital, and the nurse is asking him the questions. One of the scenes, in that scene, you see him lose his comm link.
Yeah.
You see him lose his comm link there. The other thing I liked was, I tell you to get this through your head, but you're a machine, so run this through your processor. Get lost.
That was a good one.
And KITT trying to explain, look, I can't do that. I'm programmed to respond to your needs. And eventually, even though he's Michael Long, he warms up to KITT again, and they kind of share, KITT shares his memories of Michael Knight. So that was the other thing I liked.
Yeah, that was very, very, very cool.
He'd go where Michael Long would have gone, to his old apartment.
Or his precinct. I'm afraid Michael is out there somewhere living the life of a man who's been dead for 2 years.
So let's turn the scanners off. I honestly, again, didn't write anything down because this was
either.
Very well done episode.
David did the part justice.
Yeah.
For this one, I didn't write any notes down for scanners off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was overall a very well done episode. I think it would have been interesting to see if the apartment building was still there and somebody else was living there. I thought that would have been
But they didn't show that.
Right, no, because the apartment building got torn down or whatever.
Right.
But I'm saying if they had done it that way...
It would have been interesting to see.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting way to, see him being even more displaced. So... we are going to move on to the next episode.
Those bank robbers think you can ID them. You need a lot more help than you think.
Michael, look out.
Look, the kid is a material witness. If they find him, they could kill him. Kid, I need you. Which way did they go? Come on, he can ID us.
Michael, my senses are picking up someone hidden in the field. It's Tino. He's directly in the path of that machine.
All right, we're gonna move on to Silent Night. Oh boy. Michael is preparing to attend the Christmas banquet when he encounters a gypsy boy who has witnessed a bank robbery and is sought by the robbers from whom he stole a gold watch. Again, I just watched a James Bond movie where there were gypsies. And this reminds me of that. And it's like,
Oh boy.
I don't even know where to start with the plot of this.
I don't either. I mean, it's kind of a... I understand it's kind of a maybe something for the holidays, but it's I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. I don't know.
No, I know. This one just kind of like it again, like last week. There was an episode last week where we talked about where I said it was just boring, and this one is the same thing. The only good thing about this one, and I'll get to that when we get to Scanners On, is a moment with KITT that I thought was really funny. So let's go ahead and get there.
Where?
Uncle Stefano's.
Uncle Stefano's? Really?
Yeah, really.
Hey, that's great. Thanks.
You got much?
Nah, hardly anything.
Really, Michael, this is outrageous.
Come on, Kit, where's your Christmas spirit?
Gone. I'd like to see you deck the halls if some mud-covered moppet was filling your trunk with junk. Absolutely not. I must draw the line somewhere, and that monstrosity is it.
So let's turn these scanners on. One moment that I absolutely loved out of the entire episode. Come on, open up. It's my stuff. That is a phone, and I am not a booth.
I love that.
I love that. That's so awesome. Yeah, that was so great. Other than that, I don't know. I found myself struggling to watch this episode.
I liked the ending. KITT wishing Tino Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah,
I liked that. That was very cute. I was very, good. But yeah.
Overall, I mean, this episode.
This was
really...
kind of one of those ones you had to struggle to. Okay, what's going on now? Why?
And I mean, it's not even anything we could nitpick in Scanners Off to the point of it's just one of those. Just the episode is there.
Yeah. If you tried to pick it apart, it would be very impossible.
So let's turn these scanners off and try to pick apart this episode. The only thing I wrote down was standard Knight Rider episode where some sort of mob type people need to eliminate a witness. It's your average Knight Rider episode. There's nothing special about this at all. There's no real connection to any of the characters outside of the kid and KITT. I don't know. I just found myself just like, when is this episode going to be over already?
You have to pay the leader of the gypsies. I forget what he calls himself. Oh, King of the Gypsies. You have to pay money.
Yeah.
To tell a couple of robbers where a kid is. You actually have to fake the fact that you're police officers. No, you're not. Go the hell away.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's a bit much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these episodes today, outside of Nightmares, these last two episodes, they're just kind of there.
I've looked everywhere for her. She's nowhere on the grounds.
Devin, if Stone's got her, he'll kill her. Uh-oh. Jailbreak!
Michael, there's someone entering the room.
Well, I'm taking you out of here, one way or another.
Oh, we're not gonna have any trouble catching that domestic piece of aluminum.
Finally up today is Knight in Shining Armor, which that episode title will come back 30 years later in a future series. A killer with a treasure map must find his victim's estranged daughter, who holds the key to the treasure. Ugh. Plot boring.
That's me being nice.
Yeah, plot boring. That's it's a treasure hunt, and it's like we've seen this before already. Do something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Any
I
thoughts?
can't. No. You said it all. No.
Okay then.
Now I'm a mobile mailbox.
So let's turn these scanners on. Only good thing about this episode, Lance Legault is back.
Really?
The guy.
Who did he play?
The guy in the car.
I didn't know that was him. No, seriously.
Yeah.
I did not know that was Lance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I thought he was dead by then, though. Because I knew he had passed.
No, there's no way. I'm pretty sure it's Lance Legault.
Okay.
Yeah, Christopher Stone, played by Lance Legault.
Okay.
Yep. Let me look on Wikipedia to see when he passed away. I don't think he passed away then. Let me see here. Sorry about this, listeners, but I can edit this part out. All right, so Lance Legault, born William Lance Legault, May 2nd, 35 to September 10th. Oh, he died this year? He was... Wow.
September... When?
September 10th, this year.
2012?
That's what it says on Wikipedia.
Wow.
He was 77. Yeah. That's
okay. So he was... All right.
Oh, I think I know who we were thinking of that had already passed away was the one of the guys from Night of the Phoenix. I think the black. No, not Richard. The black guy.
Which I have no
that
name.
wanted to steal KITT. Michael Robinson, I think is his name. Yeah, him. But no, scanners on. Lance Legault, just absolutely awesome.
Okay, I thought he had passed, so I apologize, folks. I recant that statement.
What'd you like about it?
I did like the fact that eventually Catherine did come around to Michael and seeing it his way, instead of her being her stuck-up self, and the fact that, she actually does realize that not all people are bad, and she even takes a liking to KITT.
All right, let's turn the scanners off once again. Another
treasure hunt episode that could just
another treasure hunt episode. We just had one in Return to Cadiz.
Yeah,
and I think having another one so soon is not a good idea. And again, just like I said about some of the other episodes this week and last week, just boring.
I agree, because you don't... Okay, first you start out with great continuity stuff, and then you go to Return to Cadiz. 8 episodes later, you do another treasure hunt one.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just do the 2 episodes back to back?
True. Because Return to Cadiz and this are essentially not the same, but they're the same type.
It's the same type, but still, you could have done them back to back, and then okay, now we got those out of the way. Let's continue on.
Yeah, that's true. So we are going to go to a commercial break. You're going to hear some other KR audio and some ads as well, and we'll come back to close the show after that.
Michael, there's a man with a gun on top of the dam. Michael? KITT! I need some! It's about time.
KITT?
Yes?
Shut up.
You can now hear the KITT Radio Network while on the go with Stitcher Smart Radio. Stitcher is a free use and talk mobile app available for your smartphone. And when you download Stitcher to hear KITT Radio, you'll have a chance to win money. Downloading is quick and easy. Just find Stitcher in the App Store. During registration, hit the promo code box and enter KITT Radio, all one word, to get automatically entered to win $100. The latest episodes of the shows will be waiting for you in your favorites. You'll get access to lots of other amazing shows too. Always available to you on demand, no syncing. It's Stitcher Smart Radio. Don't forget to enter promo code KITT Radio when you register.
Movie Week in Review is the Geekcast Radio Network's weekly movie podcast. Steve and Mike take a look back on their favorite films and give you their thoughts. They also bring in co-hosts at times. If you are a movie buff, listen to M-Wire only on geekcastradio.com.
Welcome to a collaboration between the Geekcast Radio Network and the Pop Culture Network. This is From the Command Center, the podcast. I am your host, Steve, Joe, and Mike from the GCRN, and joining me is Zordon himself. Scotty Cash.
That's right, Scotty Cash from the Pop Culture Network, and today we're introducing you to the audio version of From the Command Center, the podcast that will entail our intake on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the episodes, the seasons, and all that other good stuff.
Do you like retro shows? Did you grow up in either the 80s or the 90s? Then tune into Telecast, GeekCastRadio.com's newest podcast. Join us here on the Telecast as we revisit some of your favorite shows, such as Clarissa Explains It All, Salute Your Shorts, Saved by the Bell, and much, much more, only on GeekCastRadio.com.
KITT?
Yes, Michael.
Just keep driving.
For you, the listeners of Beyond the Night, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to get you... Damn it, I fucked that up.
Take two!
Shut up.
But I'm helping.
No, you're really not. For you, the listeners of Beyond the Night, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. Use audibletrial.com/geekcasterradio. All right, what are your ratings for these three? For Nightmares, Silent Night, and what's the last name of that last boring episode? Knight in Shining Armor.
Nightmares gets a 5.
Yep.
Silent Night, thank you. Silent Night gets a 1.
Okay.
And Knight in Shining Armor gets a 0. I can't even put kit cars on this one. I just can't.
Yeah. As you said, I agree. It's, Nightmares gets a 5. Knight in Shining Armor, or not Knight in Shining Armor, Silent Night. Silent Night, yeah. So, see, the episodes are so damn interchangeable. Yeah. They're so bad. Silent Night, I will give a 3 only because of the interactions with the kid and KITT.
Mm-hmm.
And Knight in Shining Armor, no, 0.
Yeah, I had to put a 0 on the Knight in Shining Armor. That just, no.
There's nothing there. I mean, there's not even good KITT lines, I don't think.
No.
I don't remember seeing any in there. Which is kind of sad. So, all right, why don't you inform people on your other love?
Well, my other love is broadcasting, folks, and you will see this in the post. But the website you can go and visit is www.sky106.net. Not only am I on there, but we also have other great DJs there. You can look at our DJ page or schedule, rather. You can fill out the application if you think you have what it takes to become a DJ. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also add us to MSN, and I think soon we will be coming out with a Facebook page. I will keep you posted on that. Also, my personal blog, which TFG1 Mike has the link for, will soon also be posted. And also, you can follow me on Twitter, the MusicMan08, if you guys have any questions about KR or just have questions for me about the series or just anything in general about KR related. I'll get them off the TFG1 mic, and we'll discuss them later in a future podcast if we can.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining us here on Beyond the Night. There are several ways to get in contact with us to leave feedback for the show. Visit the website, geekcastradio.com, where you can comment on each and every episode post. Email us at feedback@geekcastradio.com. Follow us on Twitter. The show name there is Beyond the Night. Mine is TFG1 Mike. You can also follow at Geekcast Radio for all the other network updates. Become a fan on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/GeekcastRadioNetwork. Call the voicemail line. Tell us the show you're leaving the message for and your name. 502-526-5821. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Beyond the Night and wish you'll join us next time when we'll be reviewing 3 more episodes from Knight Rider Classic Season 2. Those being Diamonds Aren't a Girl's Best Friend, White Line Warriors, and Race for Your Life. Oh, God.
No, I like this episode, Race for Life. No.
You'll have to tune in next week why I don't like Race for
fair
Your
enough.
Life.
And before we close out the show like we normally do, I also want to put out that I did put our website on another blind website. So...
cool.
Yeah, so I'm spreading the love and giving support. I actually sent an email off to the individual that handles the content for a screen reader named System Access. And so, yes, Serotech, I'm going to give you a plug because I can, and I'm using your products. Visit www.serotek.com. You can get a 7-day trial for System Access to Go. If you want to actually run the screen reader for 7 days, go to www.satogo.com and try it for 7 days. If you like it, get a hold of them and all that good stuff. But yeah, I wanted to just, kind of briefly point that out real quick before we close the show, that I did give geekcastradio.com to Serotech's content provider so that we can be listed up there as well and people can check out all the different podcasts.
Awesome. Very cool. For now, I am TFG1 Mike with...
The MusicMan08.
KITT, close the show.
The Iridium to its rightful home.
Hi. Just thought I'd come over and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, well, you two can handle the trip, and my memory's still not intact. I thought I'd take a week or two and try and straighten it out.
Well, since you're still not feeling up to par, of course.
Thanks. I thought I'd go to the beach and try out some of my old swamp fox techniques. Tracking, Have fun.
Devin, do you think he'll ever fully regain his memory?
It's hard to tell. These things have a way of... Swamp fox.
What?
Why, that conniver. Don't you see? He's fully recovered. He remembers everything. He just wanted a vacation.
Welcome back, Michael.
One man can make a difference, Michael. Michael Knight, a lone crusader in a dangerous world. The world of the Knight Rider.